The culture.
For culture.
As a culture,
really culture.
I mean, that's the culture. That's who we are.
You got a chain on.
The culture.
Our cultures.
Let's go back in time, shall we?
we as a culture.
Just to remind everyone who he is.
The god of culture.
Deion Sanders.
Deion Sanders. Primetime Deion Sanders.
Deion Sanders made the culture. Iconic is not even enough. That is where you got it from.
See, they try to sabotage me, then copy. They wasn't playing fair. No.
Salter has been dismissed from the Vols football team only days after an arrest for simple possession. It does turn out this is the second time Salter has been arrested for simple possession. Salter was stopped this past weekend by UTPD for not having taillights and a tinted plate cover. The arrest report also states Salter admitted to having marijuana and told his passenger to throw it out. That passenger was Amari McNeil, an offensive lineman signed to play for the Vols this past December during the early signing period. He too was charged with simple possession. As for Salter, his latest arrest came just 3 weeks following a suspension in March.
With all the different storylines we've had in Colorado, the best storyline could be the one that's not even written yet. The story of redemption. And what better narrator to tell the story than Coach Prime, a God-fearing man, a father who's raised 3 sons, who I'm sure, just like any other young man, have made their fair share of mistakes. The story begins with teammates Amari McNeil and Caden Salter joined forces back in 2021 at the University of Tennessee. Now, the name Amari McNeil may sound familiar to you. That's because he was one of the key transfers in Coach Prime's first wave of transfer portal kids to Colorado. But before signing to Coach Prime's star-studded transfer class, Amari McNeil and Caden Salter were freshmen teammates gearing up for the first year of the Josh Heupel Tennessee Volunteers-led team. Both young men set to play on the Tennessee Volunteers offense when the 2 young males found themselves in an unfortunate situation where they were pulled over by law enforcement. The car was searched and there was marijuana found in the car. There was approximately 4 grams of marijuana found in the car. For some reason, in the year 2024, 2025, I don't see that being a problem in the state of Colorado. But Caden Salters admitted to telling Amari McNeil to throw the marijuana out. Salter would graduate early and enroll in Tennessee to be available for spring practice. This became Salter's second serious incident since being on campus, including another incident that happened earlier in the dorms a few months prior. Essentially got Caden Salter suspended from the University of Tennessee indefinitely. He was given a second chance by head coach Hugh Freeze at the University of Liberty to back up then future NFL quarterback Malik Willis. After being expected to be the savior of the University of Tennessee, Caden Salter was forced to be the savior of a flagship program. Caden Salter was able to take advantage when his number was called, leaving Liberty with some impressive numbers. As a career, Caden Salter has completed 412 passes out of 702 passes. That's a 58.7 completion rate for 5,887 yards with 56 touchdowns and 17 interceptions. He also added 351 rushes for 2,013 yards. That's 5.7 yards per carry with 21 touchdowns. Although Amari McNeil would find his way to Colorado by way of transfer portal 2 years earlier than Caden Salter. Amari McNeil made huge strides from his first season with Colorado to his second season under first-year defensive coordinator and play caller Coach Livingston, and is now looked to be an impact player going into his senior season at the University of Colorado. And I'm sure his original freshman class signee from the University of Tennessee would like to share similar success with transferring to the University of Colorado. And I don't see any reason why he shouldn't be able to. Now, I know he is transferring from a lower-level school, but as you can see, coming out of high school, he was highly recruited, a 4-star. The kid was so good in high school, it was said that Tennessee coaching staff said they wouldn't recruit another quarterback if he was to sign with them in the class of 2021. He would choose Tennessee over Baylor and a few other home state schools. He was in a quarterback room with people like Hayden Hooker and Joe Milton, Also, what's my man name? Malik Willis. You take all that talent that's been maturating and now to get him as a fifth-year senior. I'm sure he's matured. I'm sure he's ready to prove himself. I'm sure he's ready now. Take advantage of any opportunity that he gets. And who is better at giving those opportunities than Coach Prime? Now, wouldn't that be a great storyline for two seniors? A story of perseverance, a story of maturity, a story of redemption. They can use this story to talk to younger Buffaloes and let them know these are the mistakes I made when I was young so that they don't make those same mistakes. After recently finding out about this story, I'm looking forward to a big 2025 season for both of these guys. It's not where you start, it's where you finish. I'm definitely a fan of both of them, so good luck. I'll be watching. Skol Buffs. Also, thank all you guys for watching. We were on our road to 1,000. We should be hitting that very soon. If you enjoyed this video, do me a favor. Scroll down and like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't subscribed already to my channel. If there's any specific content that you would like for me to create as well, go ahead and comment that down below too. I'll be more than happy to look into those ideas. I read all the comments.